First rule, you guys are supplied a vest, you must wear it at all times. Secondly, you've got a flag marshalling position. This is your safe zone, you stay in the hut at all times, unless you're needed. Secondly, you've got earplugs. Bikes are noisy, we recommend you use them, we provide them, so please use them. Next thing, cell phones. Cell phones are a distraction, you will be on them even when we ask you not to, so cell phones are a no-no. No cell phones, go on. Last thing, this denotes the edge of the track. Anything on side of there is an active race track and you're not to go on the track at any stage at all. Riders choose to go on the track, they choose to ride bikes, they're helmeted up, armour, all the rest of it. That's a dangerous place to be. We don't want you on there at any stage, at any time or any reason. Stay behind the white flag, stay in your safe zone until you need to use the flags. First lap of every practice at the start of the day, there's a look lap. The reason for the look lap and the reason for the yellow flag to be out during the look lap is that denotes your position. This is where you're going to have the flag when it needs to be used. At all times during the look lap, when the riders are doing their sighting lap, you always have the flag out where it's going to be used. During the day, when the flag needs to be used, it's down and it's not visible to the riders. As soon as there's an accident or there's a rider fall off and he's a hazard in the danger zone, you need to put the flag out, stop the riders. You always go back to that same position. The reason we do that is when we have the look lap, the rider knows where to expect that yellow flag, and it then becomes his responsibility to respond to that yellow flag and to slow down and be ready to dismount the bike if he needs to. Once the look lap's over, you pull your flag in, racing's on, riders are performing. If a rider goes in and does not come out, then clearly he's fallen, or if you can see the rider down, he's in the danger zone. Get up from your position, from your safe zone, and as quickly as possible get that flag out or wave that flag so the riders know that there's a hazard. When the rider remounts and he moves out of that danger zone, then pull your flag in. The danger zone's cleared, there's no hazard there, riders can continue on as they were. If when the flag's out and you can clearly see down there that the rider hasn't cleared, then he's not moving or he's clearly in some distress, then get the medic flag up. Now, the medic flag's not needed if the rider's just adjusting his goggles and picking his bike up. He's clearly okay, but if he's not moving, he could be unconscious or knocked out and needing urgent medical help, then get that flag up. One of the marshals, one of the officials will see that flag and they'll respond to it. If in doubt, when there's an incident and you're not 100% sure whether the area is safe or the zone is not there, the first rule always is, if in doubt, leave that flag out. Leave that flag out until you're told by a marshal, a track official or a medic or otherwise that that safe zone's cleared. Do not take a message from a parent or a spectator unless you're 100% sure that person is in control of that incident. That will be a marshal, a track marshal, a steward or the medics. Leave that flag out until you're instructed to otherwise. When the rider's down, if you see an incident, that flag needs to go out. Always remember, never ever enter the track. It's not your duty to respond to the rider. Never go to a rider in distress. By doing that, if you leave your flag position to go to a rider in distress, you create a bigger hazard, you put yourself in danger, and ultimately you put yourself in imminent danger that the oncoming riders from this direction will come over this jump and will land on you. And it's that critical. So it's utmost important you stay in your flag position and you marshal it and you warn all oncoming riders to stop, slow down or be ready to dismount. You're provided with two flags. First one is the yellow, that's the most important at this stage. Second flag, white and red hoops, is the medic flag. When using the flag, you always use a flag if a rider is coming to a jump, rider clears the jump, and if he falls on the other side of the jump and he doesn't clear that danger area, then there's a hazard. When there's a hazard on the ground, you must show the flag to warn the oncoming riders of the issue. That's the yellow flag. The yellow flag's out, the riders must not jump, they must be able to be prepared to go over this jump and be prepared to be able to stop. Secondly, if there's a rider down and there's been a crash, the rider's motionless, the rider's not moving, he's not responding, then you raise the medic flag. You always remain with the yellow flag out, but you raise the medic flag and one of the marshals, one of the officials or one of the medics will see that and they'll come and respond. When flag marshalling, have that vest on, no cell phones, stay in your safe zone. This denotes the track. Do not enter the track, do not go forward of the track. When using the flags, yellow is the warning, it slows the rider down. If there's a hazard, if there's a rider fallen on that side of the jump, keep that flag out. Never be focusing only on the riders coming at you. They always crash on the other side of the jump. If they crash on this side, the riders can see them, they're not the hazard. If they crash on the downward ramp of the jump, they're an unsighted hazard. That's why we need you to be the eyes and ears and get that yellow flag out. If the rider's not moving, you get that medic flag up. If he's clearly in distress and he's clearly injured, keep the medic flag up, keep the yellow flag out. Both forms of warning are out there then. Once again, never go to a fallen rider. You stay in your position. If you leave the flag position, you create a bigger hazard and you imminently put yourself at extreme risk. So always stay in your zone, always be in the zone, only when your flag's out. When there's an incident, try to move as quickly as practically possible to that zone and put that flag out. Once again, the rider's distressed or needs medic help, then up goes the medic flag. If you do that all day and you keep focused on the downward jump, not the riders coming at you, but where they're landing and where the hazards are going to be, then you'll be well prepared to keep the track safe and do a good job.